In the second season of Last Chance U, we met one of the most likable players to ever be featured, Dakota Allen. His story is one of the most inspiring we've ever seen on the show, and he's also the first one to have major success. I'm Riley Winn, and I'm here to tell you just what happened to Dakota Allen from Last Chance U. Let's talk about how Dakota ended up on his last chance and on Netflix. Coming out of Summer Creek High School in Texas, Dakota was a stud linebacker. 112 tackles his senior year, league defensive MVP, and a 3-star recruit. All of this earned him a scholarship to Texas Tech. His first year in Lubbock, he redshirted. Then when he started to play, he was actually one of the best ball hawks on the team and the second best tackler. As a freshman, Dakota logged 87 tackles and 2 picks. Things were looking great for the freshman standout, but after the season, Dakota Allen made a huge mistake. He and 2 of his teammates were arrested for burglary. They were kicked off the team, but Dakota was able to avoid jail time because he agreed to enter a diversion program. He transferred to East Mississippi Community College, which had a reputation for taking D1 bounce backs and giving those guys another shot. Just the year before, Chad Kelly had played his way out of EMCC. You can actually check out the episode we did on him a while back. EMCC also had a Netflix camera crew following the team around in its second season of the show, Last Chance U. Dakota was an immediate fan favorite for his talent, his charisma, his kindness, and his heartfelt story. You could tell this guy wasn't going to screw up his last opportunity. In one season, he led the team in tackles. He had 117 total tackles, 2 sacks, a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, and a pick. Dakota's performance got him attention from D1 programs like Ole Miss and Mississippi State, but he chose to finish out his eligibility back at Texas Tech. Dakota picked up exactly where he left off when he came back and was quickly named team captain. In his final 2 years of college ball, Dakota was named second team and first team All Big 12. He logged 162 total tackles, had 2 sacks, 2 picks, 1 forced fumble, 3 fumble recoveries, and one of those he took it all the way back to the house. Dakota Allen not only had bounced back to the D1 level, but he killed it. And there was talk he could even go pro. Then in the 2019 NFL Draft, Dakota Allen was selected in the 7th round by the Los Angeles Rams. He signed a 4-year deal worth $2.5 million. But when it came to the final roster, he didn't make the cut and was signed to the practice squad. Then the Raiders picked him up for their practice squad, and he even got some PT on special teams. But shortly after his debut, he was waived by the team, and the Rams actually took him back for their practice squad. Late in the 2019 season, the Jags picked up Dakota Allen. He saw the field a good amount in Jacksonville. He got playing time on special teams and ended up playing for the Jags for 2.5 seasons. He had 27 total tackles and 3 tackles for loss. After his time in Jacksonville, he signed with the Browns for the 2022 season, where he bounced back and forth on the practice squad. Ultimately, he was waived and signed with the Broncos practice squad, but was released not long after. As of today, it seems he's done playing football and focusing on giving back through his foundation. Dakota Allen's story is what the show is supposed to be all about. He didn't let one mistake derail his entire life, and he made the most out of his last chance. I wish they were still making football seasons just so you could watch guys like him succeed. Dakota Allen is the embodiment of the show and will always be known as the first Last Chance U player ever to get drafted in the NFL. What are some other athletes who were absolute studs that you're not sure where or what they're up to now? Hit me up on Twitter and Instagram and let me know. If you want to see who we cover on our next episode of What Happened To, subscribe now and make sure to turn on those notifications. I'm Riley Winn. See you on the next one.